And God sent me to come and to communicate to you the message that you are wanting to receive. He said, but there was the prince of Persia, demonic powers, that were hindering me to get to you. And so let's go a little bit further. Then behold, Michael, one of the chief priests of the celestial princesses, came to help me. So we got this angelic being trying to get through to Daniel, but he can't overcome this principality, this power. And so God sent to him even a greater, and we know that Michael, the archangel, he leads the armies of heaven, and so he had to send Michael to come and fight with them. For I had been left there with the king of Persia. For in other words, this angel, he was sent on the day that God sent him, but he couldn't get through. He needed help. That's, I can't tell you I understand all of these things. The very first book I wrote back in 1996 called War in the Heavenlies, the Chronicles of Micah, I go into this in quite a detail where Micah, anytime that he was obeying God, in agreement with God, doing the will of God, the angelic beings could work with him. And anytime he got out of the will of God, it tied the hands of the angels. But here we've got a situation where Daniel is smack dab in the middle of the will of God, and God hears him the very first day, but he can't get through. Now, if Daniel would have quit at any time during those 21 days, there would have been no results. For in other words, he would have never got answered to his prayers. And this is the problem, that a lot of times when we're standing in the gap and we're believing, we're trusting, we're looking to God, we give up too soon. And then you got to wonder, how many times is it that God is not, it's not that God isn't hearing our prayers, but there's demonic powers that are preventing the immediate results. Now, people might say, well, yeah, but Jesus always had immediate results. Yeah, do you know why? Because he was God in the flesh. For in other words, he was right there, and there is no distance. It implies there's a distance here between us and from God. I know he's with us, he's in us, but like I said, there's things that we don't really understand, and we won't understand, I don't think, until we get to heaven. But it tells us that from the moment that Daniel prayed, the angel left, the angel's coming, there's opposition, there's an enemy over Persia, and he is literally wrestling with the angel. This angel is wrestling with an angel. It says in the book of Revelation, there is war in the heavenlies, and Michael and his angels fought against the devil and his angels. Now we know the devil only has a third of the angelic beings. Thank God he didn't get 2/3, but there was a wrestling, there's a fighting, there's a struggle that's going on.